Hi. I hello viewers who I have. Hello, good military. Hello. I'm not allowed to talk about the puffy eyes. I'm not allowed to talk about the military quote unquote gases that I'm surviving. I'm not allowed to talk about anything, okay? What I am allowed to talk about and what I am filming this, honestly, my heart and my mind is filming. I know some of my viewers are the good military, so I'm right away waving at every one of the guys and some gals. There's not a lot of gals where on planet Earth, but there's some women in this group of good military that I have the most respect for. You know, you don't know, because I'm waiting to tell you women personally in real life. Maybe if I was in my room and I was just talking to Jesus, like, just, because I'm alone in here, and I was saying, yeah, Jesus, I think this and that about these women. But more than likely, the special ops probably don't have gear where they can hear me through surveillance say those things. It's a lot of compliments to women like that. And we have women like that in the good military. But we're on planet Earth, most women are more like me. And they don't tend to shave their heads, and they really can't roll with dudes like this. The dudes that saved my life in here, I don't mean to offend them by calling them dudes. They've known me long enough. Who cares what words I use? I have no words left. I can't remember any. The dudes that saved my life in here are so hardcore. They're commandos. It's commandos. So you have chicks that are rolling with commandos. Are we piecing the puzzle for my viewers? You get it? I have some viewers now. I don't know who my viewers are. No, but whoever's watching this, where my heart was, and for the good military who I'm waving at, where my heart is I really want to say this, okay? I want to say this. It's about recovery and sobriety and meetings. Now, I don't want to push AA too much because it's not what I'm trying to do. And if you go to a certain meeting, let's say this is your meeting you go to every 2 o'clock on Thursday. If you start putting that meeting on all the social media and sticking the meeting, nailing it on a poster and nailing the poster on a pole all across town, your meeting, that's what they don't like at AA, okay? Don't be putting this, advertising this. What I do is my choice, okay? But if I'm physically sitting at a meeting, Heidi's walking in, Heidi's drinking coffee, Heidi's eating cookies at this meeting. She's there every day at 2 o'clock. And I'm hanging this around town on the posters. You're not supposed to do that, okay? And then going and talking about it on the radio and going and talking about it on YouTube. You're not supposed to do that. That's not what I'm doing. What I'm doing when I push the recovery is I'm just talking about what I'm going through in life. It's my social media. I'm going to go ahead and put that up. But I'm not advertising it. I'm trying to keep to my point, but that's what I really wanted to talk about. And for the good military, the guys and some gals who roll with them, who saved my life in here, hello again. I really want you to know that I'm not going to say anything, okay? Now, I wish you had gear that you could hear me, some sort of surveillance gear. It would be great. It'd be really cool. Because then you could hear all the good things I say about the gals that roll with you. And I do kind of see myself as maybe a little bit like them, but you know what? I know I'm not. No. These gals have clearance to drive right in on a base. They've been through boot camp, and these women are no joke. They have spent their lives in the military and gotten educated, and good God, probably have a couple degrees. Some of them are tech gurus, plus they know machine guns, plus they shave their head. You just don't want to mess with these women. So I am waiting, of course, personally to say how much I respect these women. And they roll, and they'll be in bunkers and on the trenches for years with these guys until their target is diminished. And who are their targets? Terrorists. Terrorists. All right, so I want the special ops and the good military to know that I am not going to talk about this terrorist cell. I'm talking of, I know I like to chat, so here we are rambling. Get to the point. No one's pushing me to get to the point. I know. I finally got to some sort of a point. I'm not talking about the terrorist cell, okay? Then God can do this video. Hi, world. No, I never do videos anymore because I can't say anything and I can't film anything because this shit here goes 24 hours a day. It never stops. I don't know if I'm going to film something and capture it. I am not allowed to film in here. No, folks. Oh, and even filming anything in here. You don't know how serious this has become at 1509 S Street Northwest, 6 blocks from the White House. What do you think about it, viewers? What do you think about it? Do me a favor. We are 6 blocks from the White House. Do you not think this would be serious? Do you not think the day that Putin dies, that's not going to be a high-level assassination? Because he's going to be fucking killed. Do you not think? Who the fuck you think is going to do something like that? Some dummy from the corner? If you do, you are very, very, very mistaken. It's going to be a high-level motherfucker way up there. Career motherfucker. Excuse my language. Good guys, forgive me. Up there. Career dude who's going to kill Putin's fucking ass. Okay? And we are 6 blocks from the White House. So what do you think this is? Do you think this isn't a big deal here? Now, what they thought in the White House with Trump, who set this terrorist cell up, they thought they could just squish someone like me. Squish. Destroy my life. While Ivanka and his prostitute wife, Trump's prostitute wife, kept going shopping and buying nice clothes. They could destroy my life, take every opportunity for college and career and jobs away, lock me in a room, turn me into a little ant, and kill me in the house. While I'm filming this, these special ops are flying over the house right now. Okay, if it comes up on the video, bright lights shining through, coming from the window, it'd be coming from this way. Big bright strobe lights and a lot of helicopters. I'm just gonna keep talking and ignoring it because I can't talk about the house. I'm not allowed to talk about the special ops when they're conducting operations and raids, okay? It's kind of common sense. Anyway, so these assholes 6 blocks down the street, this is a big deal. These are the president is down there. I know nobody has any respect for Trump or Biden, but you get what you give. You want to be a white terrorist, which is what Trump is. You have 2 terrorists running for our office right now. You have one that's hand in hand with the Middle East, that is Biden. You have another one that is hand in hand with the Ku Klux Klan, that is Trump. You have on the books, verified and proven terrorist running for office. I want my viewers, whoever you are, to understand what the fuck is going to end up happening to the United States. It's not going to be pretty. And that's what I want to head this video, and I really want to say, hi military, good military. I'm not talking about the house, okay? I can't help it. This is why I can't film, because you never know when they're going to start fucking flying and shit's going to start happening. I know that. It's happening now. I'm fucking filming. Oh, well, let me finish. So I've been doing these online AA meetings, and I started doing them again because I started having thoughts about, I'm getting to the point. The point was, for one, I'm not going to film the house. And the other point was I wanted to talk about AA. That's where my heart was. Okay, so I started to have thoughts about relapse. I have like 11 or 12 years of long-term persistent everyday sobriety. I have like 15 years, but I had that relapse. I've kind of put that in paper to be clear. 16, 15, something like that. But I relapsed. And so my long-term, consistent, consecutive, never stopping, no relapses, just everyday sober has been for 12 years, 11 years. I think it's 12. I'm so proud of myself. For 5 of those 12 years, I was trapped in this fucking house. It'll be 5 years in September that I was trapped in this fucking house with Donald Trump making it so I couldn't get a job, with Donald Trump making it so I couldn't finish my college degree, with Donald Trump and all his fucking, what is it? What were the ones who were here? Proud Boys. I witnessed Proud Boys getting killed in here too, but I really can't be talking about that. It's not all the special ops doing it. They are the most dangerous motherfuckers that come here just to do it too. Because these idiots know too much in here. I would be a fucking idiot to start filming this house right now, folks. They're here. All the special forces are here. Wow. I don't know what's going on here. I sit in the room, man. Wow. Okay, so if it comes up on the film, which it might not, it depends on how low they fly the helicopters and where their lights they're shining into my bedroom often. I don't know, okay? They're circling the roofs right now. So, what made me start to want to relapse, 5 years of my sobriety was, this fucking shit here, dude. I ended up helping the military without a doubt. I certainly did. But I'm not military. I'm not one of the Pentagon sisters. I can't drive myself right into a base. I've never gone to boot camp, and I don't shave my head and know how to shoot machine guns. I think some of the people on the street that walk around, I think they think I do, but I don't. No, I really don't know how to shoot fucking, what do you even call this, MAC-10 machine? I don't know. So, no, I basically shelter in place in here most of the time. It is that fucking dangerous. We are 6 blocks from the White House. They do their correspondence, right there on the White House lawn with the big TV camera. When there's, you can hear them too. You can hear the helicopters 6 blocks down. If there's enough of them up here over these roofs, you can hear them down there. It's a fucking spectacle here. And they're never going to let anyone know that. And that's what I wanted to really say with my viewers. And I wanted to say in my headline for the corrupted, attacking the Constitution, attacking the people of the United States, YouTube. I wanted to say that in the headline before YouTube gets shut down. So we're at minute 12. I don't know if I can do the 14 minutes. So if this goes beyond 14 minutes on Instagram, please look up the YouTube. Now, the sirens often, when these go off, the raids here, the dirty cops start screaming their sirens. These cops here are so fucking finished. I've heard cops in here get killed too. I just believe so. I didn't see it. DCPD, does it make you feel better? I didn't see it. But this is why I'm alive. I'm not knowing or seeing a whole bunch of stuff. Good for me. I just fucking hide in this room. So to Donald Trump and Biden's dismay, I'm still in this room alive because of the tactical moves I've made like that. I just don't film shit sometimes. I filmed a lot, but there's a lot that I don't. And I hide in here, dude. I just hide in here. It'll be dark sometimes. But this house started to make me want to relapse because of my family. And that's what I'm trying to get to. Thank you for bearing with me if I'm babbling too much. Once my mother, biological mother, and her spouse started texting me while the terrorists would just suddenly come from the back door and the front door, 2 huge big guys, and just start shaking the house at like 4 in the evening, early evening. And then they'd be here for like 30 minutes and then they're gone. And I'm not allowed to talk about the house, okay? So it's okay because I already said it prior, but I really can't be talking about this kind of stuff here. And then my biological mother will start sending all these text messages like rapid fire, like, a gun. I'm just getting hit with all these text messages, and they're all really long, and they're all about William's so great, and Thelma, the owner, they're so great. You're the problem. You gotta get out of there. I put them up, and then they're mixed the text messages are always mixed with this element of, oh, I really love you, I really care about you. That's why we need to pack all your shit in the stores, and you got to go all by yourself on the plane, and you and your stuff. Oh, that's because we care about you. This is so fucking creepy, whatever my parents are into. They're not parents. It's the first thing I would like say. They're not parents. But whatever they want to classify themselves as, it is a real struggle for me to find a proper term for these people. If you knew what I knew all of my life, I'm a grown woman. But so when they started doing that, and it went from day 1 to day 2, and it's the same shit that was happening in this fucking ISIS terrorist cell. Hold on. Thank you, God, for sending the special ops. Praise Jesus. I have a really loud air conditioner in my window, and so I'm not going to make any comments. I'm going to keep going on with my point. As I said, I would not comment on this house or anything happening. When that started happening with my own bloodline relatives, just day and night, I'm waking up to text messages, I'm going to bed to text messages, I'm getting them all day. I mean, I'm like, it doesn't matter how many women I witnessed fucking killed in here. It doesn't matter how many fucking dead bodies I smelled in here. How many fucking chemical stenches, quote unquote, that burn your nose hair. That I'm freaking rolling my eyes and can't believe it, that my jaw's on the ground. These bloodline relatives are going to tell me, you got to get out. Willie, he was a nice guy. You gotta get out of there. You better put your stuff in storage and get on a plane. This shit fucking almost made me relapse. And I knew it because I had enough sober time. I knew it. I can't talk to them. They're so fucking dangerous. These people want something bad to happen to me. I'm almost certain of it. You can't tell your own mother this kind of shit and have her not be worried? There's something wrong with your mom, Heidi. She's still telling you that guy when you've seen him walking around a million fucking times with the house engulfed with dead bodies? And she's still fucking telling you his name is Willie, and that he's nothing wrong? She's still fucking telling you that? I'm in denial. I know I am. I realized it. I'm blaming her husband. It's just all denial. No, it's both of them. They're both fucking dangerous. They're both involved with organized crime or something. I don't know. But I can't be fucking with them, man. And they're gonna fuck up my sobriety. I almost started to think to drink again. No, it was bad. And oh yeah. And so for the last 2 days, I'm doing a meeting every day. And we are at wow, I've been going almost 20 minutes. I'm going to do just a long video. I don't know who I keep watching because this is an awful long one. But, so my goal is to do a meeting every day if I'm still in the shithole for 6 months. I shouldn't be. I should be out of here on my own with no help. We know the deal way before that. But no matter where I go or where I am for 6 months, I go to a meeting every day because I came closer to relapse than I have since I was like a year sober. I remember all of that, how hard it was. And I want to talk about that, but this is a huge conversation to have. And I'm not even going to start doing it. I remember that. And then out of the blue, when you have like a husband or a wife or a kid or something really upset you bad, I learned it. It can make anyone with 20, 30 years sobriety go back out. And I mean, I wanted to taste alcohol. I mean, the hot weather, I started to think beer. My drink was beer. Oh, it wasn't pretty. And the way I drank was not cute. I'm talking 2 cases and plus a thing of whiskey. That's just for one night. We do this every day. That's what I'm going back to if I relapse. My drinking got really bad towards my 30s, when I was in my 30s. I got sober at 31. I went back out, and that's why I got sober again at like 35. And in that relapse, that going back out, from the age 32 to 35, I was out for like a couple years. I was drinking every day for a couple years. I know that. We'll do the times and dates another time. It wasn't very long, but it was long enough to have my drinking progress. Like they say, it's all true. I know. It still scares me. And towards the end, when I finally got sober, November, I forget my own sobriety birthday because I've been trapped in this house for so many years. I won't forget it forever because I've documented it. It's my life we're talking about. It was like November 6th, my sobriety, or it's November 9th or something. But that 11 years ago, the Heidi I was 12 years ago in November was somebody who was drinking so bad with the alcoholic progression. Oh, I wasn't like that in my 20s. No, I was like that towards the end of my drinking. Just check into what I'm talking about if you don't understand, if you're just a regular person. The disease progresses, and I know it does. So relapse to me is a really scary fucking thought. No thanks. So I'm doing a meeting every day for 6 months. And I'm going to start doing little charts, writing things. I have to. Going to a meeting would be much better, but I can't. This city is too fucking foul. I'm not going to subject myself to a whole bunch of Muslim, Palestinian fucking Hamas terrorists and a whole bunch of fucking neo-Nazis talking about their crystal meth fucking habit. I am not going to a meeting in Washington, D.C. Never. But I will go to a meeting when I drive my ass out of here, if that's what happens. Okay, but we have so many military always over this house. It is still a question they might come in. I don't really believe they will. I've been in here for too many years. I have my own fucking disgusting family members telling me I'm imagining my whole life. I have every goddamn cop in the city telling me nothing ever happened here and they're not involved with terrorism. Everybody's telling me, right? But nobody wants to ask me what I witnessed. We know that. Nobody talks to Heidi, no. But Heidi's going to get her butt back to AA because this house and what I did witness and what I have lived through and these helicopters that circle over these roofs, all right? We know what happened here. We know what's happening here tonight. All right? All right, so good luck telling me I'm fucking imagining it. But this house isn't going to make me relapse. And these relatives aren't taking my sobriety. All right? I do not get the impression that anyone who I'm related to is too happy that I'm sober. They would have loved it if I kept fucking drinking. Of course they would have. I don't have anything nice to say anymore about these people. You should have seen how I had to beg. I had to beg to get a driver's license from them. I did one more short text message. It was fucking depraved. No, there's something wrong with them. Their game is either keep her in the house or put her in a storage unit and get her playing somewhere in a plane in a little town, and it'll be the end of her. You fucking wish. And you say your family? I need fucking therapy again, man. All right, bye. I'm doing a meeting every day, okay, for 6 months, and I'm going to try to make a real one, a real person one, but I can't do it here. I have to get out of DC. All right, goodbye.